What about DEI? Let's briefly consider the policy of diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI. The phrase sounds nice, but in practice is illiberal, anti-merit, and anti-individual, and thus it's flawed. It's not because a diversity of people from all backgrounds or acceptance itself is somehow undesirable. Quite the opposite. But nice-sounding words are not enough when it comes to treating people as equal in law and policy, or getting to a flourishing country with equal opportunity for all. DEI is the same as affirmative action and employment equity. All of them are ultimately American in origin. Read Martin Loney's 1998 book, The Pursuit of Division, for the history of this in Canada. Despite the nice-sounding phrase, the DEI concept assumes past or assumed present racism explains all, or mostly all, in terms of economic outcomes. That includes the incomes and wealth of individuals, the privilege argument. DEI policies thus discriminate against students in admissions at universities and in hiring across multiple employers on just this justification. Toronto Metropolitan University's medical school was recently caught out doing just this, discriminating based on skin color and ethnicity. Facts about economic outcomes and multiple causes matter. If history or assumed present racism explains less than claimed, what might explain economic outcomes in modern, mostly open economies instead? Multiple factors. Geography. Those in rural areas have lower incomes than those in cities. This partly explains lower Indigenous incomes on average vis-a-vis other Canadians. There are just not the opportunities, the educational opportunities, and the career opportunities in rural areas that exist in cities. Education. Education is directly correlated with higher incomes. One of our senior fellows, Matthew Lau, pointed this out. Canadians of East Asian ancestry show higher weekly earnings than white Canadians. That's as it should be, given average higher educational levels for East Asian Canadians. The average age of a cohort also matters to economic outcomes. 50-year-olds are at the peak of their career and earn much more than 20-year-olds just starting out. Family breakdown. There are many necessary reasons why spouses cannot and should not always stay together, but there is an impact on social outcomes from family fracturing. Culture. The American economist Thomas Sowell has written about the impact of culture on your income. For example, Scots who succeeded in Scotland also succeeded when they migrated to other parts of the world. Less successful Scots also mostly imitated their ancestors. Here's the good news. When apple-to-apple comparisons are made, incomes are more often similar than not. An example, when Indigenous and non-Indigenous Canadians have similar education levels and work characteristics, the average income gaps mostly disappear, or are even reversed in favor of Indigenous Canadians. Check out our Aristotle Foundation's Matthew Lau on race, ethnicity, and incomes for more on this. The Aristotle Foundation has published a substantial body of work on DEI and related issues, including my book, The Victim Cult, Why the Grievance Culture is Wrecking Civilization. You can find out more at aristotlefoundation.org.